Good evening, YouTubers. This is Lady Luna bringing you your weekly romantic pick a card reading. I did miss last week and I do apologize. As some of you know, I am on a twin flame journey, so I've had to deal with some of that stuff in my life this last week. But I just want to let you know that I'm going to get this reading to you this week and hope that it resonates with you all. Of course, you know how this is. This is the pick a card, so you're going to choose pile 1 or pile 2 or pile 3 to see if the picture resonates with you. I will hold the picture up to the camera closer so you can see it. But in the meantime, if you like receiving these on a weekly basis, don't forget to click down there on that red subscribe button, and don't forget click that the personal bell so you can get all my readings as they come through weekly. But anyway, so yeah, my name is Lady Luna. I'm from Lady Luna Spiritual Guidance, and I'm here bringing you your weekly romantic tarot reading, okay? So this is for pile number 1. If you are resonating with this picture for pile number 1, then you will pick pile number 1. Okay? And if you are resonating with pile number 2, then you will pick this picture. Okay. And then pile number 3, you will pick this picture. And this picture has a snake wrapped around these 2 lovers. This definitely could be something spiritual. Okay. Alrighty. All right, viewer. So take your time and pick either picture pile number 1, or picture or pile number 2, or picture or pile number 3. Take a moment, take a deep breath, ask the spirits to guide you, close your eyes, then choose the right one that is actually resonating with you. If more than one resonates with you, then stay tuned and watch the other video on each one of these readings. Down below, I will put the timestamp on each one of these piles of cards so that you will get the accurate reading and the accurate message that the Spirit wants you to have, okay? All right, so I'm going to take pile number 3 over here, and pile number 2. And we will start with pile number 1. So, pile number 1, you chose this picture, okay? And I'm going to lay the cards down here. That was pre-shuffled for you. And we will pick them up as we go. Actually, okay. Now, what I'm adding to my readings is a message from your partner, the one you're thinking about now as you are picking this, the piles or the card that resonates with you. I'm drawing on messages from the pile. These are energies, again, so just take them as they resonate, please. But these are supposed to be like messages from them to you. All right, so beginning with pile number 1. For the viewers who chose pile number 1, you got my beloved. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So with this card, I'm getting the feeling that you two may not be together. You may be separated at this moment or at this time. I feel like you might be either in a breakup, a separation. I don't feel like it's forever, but let me pull the card, see and see what it says. But I do feel right now that you know the message from Spirit is telling you that you are they are thinking about you. You are on their mind. So yeah, I do believe that beginning this relationship, if you're viewer number 1 and you are either separating or getting ready to separate or not together for whatever, or even if a distance and a job is keeping you guys from each other, something's keeping you apart and you're not together, just knowing that, Spirit is telling you that you may be physically apart, spiritually you are always together. So you are still being loved by this person, still being felt by this person, still being, I guess you would say cared by this person, okay? Your person that you're thinking of. So let's just pull the other cards here and see what Spirit has to say. I'm actually going to put this card up here. I think I'm going to do that. Okay. So with the romance cards, I got separation and trust. Okay. Okay, so right off the bat, I do feel like that viewers, if this resonates with you, that those who chose pile number 1, that Spirit is acknowledging that you guys are apart. It's saying time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So if you're not apart, you feel it coming. You feel like there's some type of discourse going on between you two. Something is going on with you guys that you are feeling that there's either a separation going to occur or that you are in separation, okay? Because with the card up here that I got saying that you, the beloved, even though we're physically apart, they are still in love with you. They're still thinking about you. And Spirit is saying, yes, they recognize that you guys are apart or going to be apart, but please know when you are apart. If you notice the pictures here, you have angels all around. There's just spirits to me, and spirits are around you at this time. Spirit sees you, Spirit feels you, it feels your loneliness. They feel the heartbreak. And it's so, but Spirit has given you some type of message here saying, please trust. Sometimes people have to separate to come back together for the better. You have to grow, and the separation is absolutely most time needed for people to get together and create that bond, that relationship they're supposed to have in the first place. Especially if you're soulmates or twin flames. If you're on a journey like that, then you're going to know that separation is definitely important for a time. And then you will build your trust. Trust that Spirit is working behind the scenes. Spirit is doing its job behind the scenes to bring you two back together. This situation is calling you to have faith. Spirit wants you to put the trust and faith in them to know that things are going to be okay. You need to trust. When you put out the negativity or the doubting or the thought of them not coming together or the hate for whatever has happened to cause separation, that is what they are getting back. That's what you're mirroring back to you, and that's what they're feeling. You want them to feel that love. You want them to feel wanted. You want them to feel that they can come back, but they need to heal first. Okay? There's nothing wrong with healing, and there's also nothing wrong with being separated, especially if this is your choice. And this could be your choice about separating. You may have asked for a separation yourself, but in hopes that things will work out. And so some of you are actually hoping that things will work out once a person takes care of what is causing them to have such issues in this relationship as it is now. Okay, but I do see, but some of you are on a separation, and it may not be your choice; it may be their choice. But you're also being told to trust. Have faith and trust. Things are going to work out. It may not seem like it's going to work out now, but it will work out. Okay? The other card you got here for guidance is, yeah, absolutely. Okay. You're getting clarity of belief. That is meaning you're going to be getting some type of, to be separated, the both of you, that takes time for you guys to think, to meditate, to go into your head and your heart and think about your guys' relationship. Think about, is this really what we want? Do we want to move forward? Is this something we need to do to grow a stronger bond? And you're going to get truth and clarity by the separation. Spirit is saying there will be some truth and some clarity coming to you, viewer, and to the other, and to your partner, because of the separation. This is why they're telling you to trust. They believe that there's going to be clarity. There's some type of trust and belief. I also feel like somebody needs to release something. And I'm getting right off the bat two things. Right off the bat, Spirits tell me the person has to either release old baggage, old things, or they need to release another person if this is a third party. Whatever it is, what is causing the separation. The point is you need, because I'm seeing 1, 2, 3 little dots. That's the reason why I'm always saying third party. That somebody just needs to release their ego, needs to release hurts, need to release whatever they're having that's causing this separation, this breakup, and they need to do that to grow, because they cannot grow and get you're going to be told, you're going to see the truth. There's going to be communication coming to you. I promise you, there will be, and it should be this week. You should see some clarity on a situation between the relationship. You'll either see clarity that it's going to move forward, or it's not. But you will see clarity I do believe this week, because this person's got to have some healing time, and you do too. You got to let go of some stuff. You may even have to find yourself forgiving. You may have to find yourself to forgive a situation to get back into this relationship, and that is growing as well for you. So if you do that, just please know that there is time for you to take time for yourself and meditate, to cleanse yourself, to find that peace within you so that you guys can go on further with your relationship. It's not going to happen if you can't find the forgiveness, and your partner can't find the releasing. You both need to release something, and I'm feeling it's both of you, okay? And trust. It's going to happen. It will take time, but it's going to happen, okay? And then you got mastery. So yes, this is about somebody has to master their emotions. Somebody's got some issues with their heart chakra. And I'm going to tell you right, if you guys are having chest pains or palpitations, excuse me for belching, if you're having chest pains or palpitations or some type of hurt in between your shoulder blades or your heart, if it is scary enough to where you need to go to the hospital, please do. But most of the time, if you're going through a journey or a relationship issue, it could be from a broken heart. And this person needs to feel their heart chakra to open. They need to let it open. They need to get to that point where they can be open. And they're going to feel these issues. You're going to feel these. But also with this card here is that they need to master their feelings for you. They need to they need to find out who they really are and love themselves so they can come back to love you as well. And same for you, darling. Whoever's watching this, viewer, you need to love yourself too, so you can find that forgiveness. Even if you don't make it, you still have to forgive no matter what. You should still need to forgive and want to forgive, because carrying that, even if they've done you wrong, and it's right now you're bitter, and if you do not forgive, you'll carry that, and then you'll be this person trying to get healing and releasing old hurts and old pains because you did not forgive somebody from the past. But right now, you may be asked to forgive this person, the person you're thinking about. But the very first card was to trust, okay? And I am a believer in spirit, so please trust that things will work out. It can work out, but you've got to do the work. And apparently your partner has left and is not with you, and they're doing the work on themselves. It may not seem like they are. You may think in your mind, you may have imaginations, they're out there doing this and this and that. But trust that they are working on themselves. It has to happen. And they call that a karmic situation. People are going through karmic situations all the time. And right now especially, we are in that time and era. So karmic situations are happening, okay? And so they have to be released. They have to be dealt with and released. And but I do have some messages from your partner, since you are not with the partner or going to be not with them, just so you know, in their headspace. And this is just an energy, so you can reword a little bit of this. But again, you are being told that I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling at the time. Okay, so obviously, whenever this issue had happened, somebody was probably afraid to speak up. They didn't want to tell you the truth at the time. But then they're realizing now that they put their heart in a cage. They know that they should have been more honest with you. And again, there's more healing needs to be done, okay? I got spooked. Okay. And again, this person is feeling like they have, they got caught, or they got, or they couldn't say anything. Or another thing is fear. They need to release that fear before they can come back to you, because the fear needs to be released. And sometimes people do get spooked in a relationship. Especially a relationship that's going and is getting ready to go to the next step. They get spooked for sure. And then you have, I'm reminded of you constantly. So this person is thinking about you. They are doing the work. They are healing. You are in their mind, okay? Just trust that Spirit is giving you these guidance for a reason. And you got the clarity. It's going to come to you. You're going to get the clarity of seeing exactly where you need to do, what you need, what thing you have to work on yourself. Everybody's issue is different, but if this resonates with you, do please trust Spirit. And then you got this other card. If I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. So this person is also going through some type of regret. They're regretting the things they've done. They're regretting for not talking to you, but they've got to get through that healing themselves. And there's nothing that we can do to help them get through it. They got to do it themselves, okay? And again, there some of these people could be in a karmic situation. Some of these people can just be distantly from you, literally a distance from you, because of something that separates you guys physically, or actually materially, or mentally. Either way, you're not together for a reason, and I will tell you the reason is for both of you to grow. There's a healing that has to take place. There will be some truths and clarities coming to you, but you need to be trusting, okay? I'm going to ask Spirit for some more guidance for you to what you need to move forward, okay? To move forward so that your relationship can get to this to trusting part, okay? So let's the Spirit. Can you give us the viewer or the collective who is pick pile number 1? The information about going forward in the relationship. Can you please, bless the Spirit, give us information on how to move forward for pile number 1 for the viewer who is watching this video? Can you give them some type of clarification, some type of guidance on how to move forward, the journey forward, bless the Spirit? Okay. grounding. Go deep and explore your roots. Okay, so you're being asked to take some time and to meditate and to think about your relationship, the importance of your relationship, what has gone wrong with your relationship, where do you need to work on. And I'm going to tell you right now, sometimes we always want to blame the other person. Even if it was an infidelity type of situation, you still want to blame them, but there's a reason why they went to seek in the first place. They may not be happy. They may not be good. They may not be healthy in the head or the heart, and they need healing. So if you can find the compassion to forgive them, which will be where you will heal, then you both can work it out. If you cannot, then there's no sense in working it out, obviously, if you can't forgive. There's no sense you dragging that stuff through, and then you'll be back the same. You'll be repeating this cycle over and over and over. But if you're here reading this video, this is about spiritual guidance, okay? And I just dropped 2 cards. Give me a minute. Spiritual guidance for you guys on moving forward in a relationship. And when you pick pile number 1, this is the message for you, alrighty? And then you got staying focused, all right? Stay focused and hold the course. So trust that everything, again, I said trust that everything is going exactly where it needs to go. This person could have been removed from you, or this could have happened because the divine wants you to get fixed as well as them. Okay, wants you to get fixed, wants them to get fixed. And the other card that fell out was discovering the truth. You stand in the light of truth. So there again, this week you should be seeing some clarity, some truth, some communication from your partner about what's going on, where they're at least they're keeping contact with you. If they're not in contact with you, then hopefully you will be expecting them. But you got the message from them on these cards down here, the little black cards I have, the little romantic cards. You got the message from them of what's going on in their head. But again, trying to keep communication, try to keep connection with them as best as you can without fighting is the best course. And sometimes even if you don't have the physical connection or the texting or the telephone, at least you have a mental connection. And some of you guys can mentally connect with your lover, especially if you guys are twin flames or soulmates, okay? All right, I'm just asking for, I know it flipped over, I just got to find it here. Yes, the last one. Is it? Okay. Going with the flow. You need more flexibility in your life. Allow yourself to go with the flow. So don't fight what's happening. Yeah, I mean, there's no sense in doing it. I feel like I can't even say the word I want to say. Just don't fight what's happening. You need to stay with the course, stay focused, and if it is meant to happen, it will happen. If you don't want it to happen, then you move on. You still have to heal. You still have to heal. You can't take this stuff with you to another relationship. But if you really want this relationship to work, you give them some space. You take the space and heal. Okay? And it's hard. It's the hardest thing to do is to heal. Alrighty. All right, that was for viewer number 3. Now, viewer number 3, sorry. That's for viewer number 1. Now, viewer number 1, if you wanted a deeper reading for yourself, please do look down below. I have my information in the description box below, and I would be more than happy to give you a personal one-on-one reading if that is something you wanted. But please do check to make sure I'm still doing readings. At this time, I am. But this, of course, if you get this video a year later, these videos are timeless. So this can definitely happen at any time in your life, okay? All right. Okay, so now we are doing viewer pile number 2. So with pile number 2, you chose this picture. Okay? And that's for pile number 2. And I will read that in this one. There's 2 cards, looks like there. So let me lay these cards down here. Okay. Pile number 2. What we have here. I'm going to read the card that you picked first. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. I'm already getting a sense of separation here, and I don't know why, or or somebody's not with you, and because pile number 1 was about the separation. So if any of you guys are going through a separation, please go to pile number 1 and watch that reading. But the other one says, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So I feel like you're just being more or less told that you need to start making some good memories now with people. If there's a lot of fighting and bickering going on with your relationship right now, you need to stop and find that moment or that time in your guys' relationship and remember how it was. Bring back the memories of love. Bring back the beginning, that spark. because you're being told to look deep within your heart, and you will see this person does love you. And they're saying that their love for you is deep as the ocean. They love you. They want to be with you. And I don't know if they're with you or not, but I'm going to pull cards here and see. But the point is right now, either you're having doubts, or there's some type of something indecision going on between you and this person. But I feel like you may be having doubts. And I'm just letting you reassure you that they're loved. They do love you. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That says, let's put it this way. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And what I'm getting there from that is not physically just your attraction that they're talking about. They're talking about maybe the attention, maybe the keep a relationship going. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So I feel like at this time, you personally may be feeling yourself feeling ugly, or somebody's feeling ugly about maybe something they've done. Okay, and the only reason I'm saying that is because the next one says pay attention to red flags. So this could be either you self-deceiving yourself about thoughts about yourself not being as attractive, or that there is some type of some signs that are cautioning you, and you obviously have seen them, and you just don't want to believe that it's happening. And it's also got let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So I'm getting, with these 3 cards here, is that something is not like it's supposed to be. And but this person does love you. They do. And I'm not sure if you guys are there's some type of doubt going on with your relationship. I'm not sure. I'm going to read this card here. I'm just getting that somebody, I feel like the other person really loves you. They love you so bad, but there's something not right with them, or something not right going on in the relationship. And I like maybe there's another connection somewhere. But the point is but they do love you. They do love you. But at this time, I don't know if this relationship's new or if it's old, but sometimes you may have to bring that spark back into the relationship. It may have gotten to where it may be really new and there's no spark at first, or it may be very old and you got to get that spark back. But that's what I'm getting right now. And pay attention to some red flags around you. And when I say red flags, red flag, and you know what they are, because obviously it's different for every issue, but it could be a lot of things. It could be somebody not paying attention to you anymore, somebody not being honest with you anymore, or you've caught them in some stuff, or things like that. I'm not going to put stuff out there that's not I don't want to put anything out that's false, so I'm going to stop right there. But you know what the red flags are, okay? You do personally, and again, this could be your personal red flags as well. You could be self-deceiving yourself about this relationship. And I'm going to go ahead and read what these cards are for. And right now, you're getting a healing. Okay. So when I told you earlier about there's a person who loves you greatly, but they might be doing something they shouldn't be doing, they may need a healing. And there's a healing that's going on with them. And that because Spirit is saying there's a healing that's beginning with this person. This could be this could be a medical issue, and this could be a physical issue. The point is this person needs a healing to continue on with this relationship, okay? And something about them is not finding themselves attractive, or you're not finding yourself attractive, but you need to get that out of your head, because that will definitely throw up blocks to your partner. And when you put that stuff out there, then your partner will eventually start playing in with it, and you don't want that. You need to stop thinking yourself that. Don't say those things either. Don't say, oh, I'm not pretty enough, or I'm not. Don't do that, and quit looking in the mirror about how ugly you are. You're not ugly. There's not a soul on this world earth that's ugly. You're only ugly to your own eyes, and to those who are jerks around you, if they speak that stuff. But the point is you need to pay attention to these flags. This could be yourself as self-sabotaging, and that's what I'm getting. And you may need to talk to somebody about it, okay? Because I'm sure your friends are out there reassuring you and helping you. But I just want you to know right now, Spirit's saying there is a healing that's taking place within you and your relationship, and that the solar plexus, okay, you're getting emotion, desires, a purpose. Some of you are having, your solar would be your gut chakra. Some of you may have these intense intuition feeling, your gut feeling about something going on, about paying attention to those red flags. But this is about your desires and your emotions. You need to be trying to get control of those emotions, and you may need to work on the solar plexus chakra to open it up so that you can feel more beautiful and put that beautifulness out there so that people can receive it. And when they see that you feel beautiful, then they look at you as a very beautiful person. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? So you definitely need to get past whatever it is you got that's in your head about your own self. I feel like this is self-deception and you don't find yourself attractive. Absolutely, I do. Now more than anything. Okay? And for some viewers, this could be actually somebody who is not finding somebody attractive, and you're catching them into something. And yeah, and just know that your friends are going to get involved. Somehow your friends are going to be involved, and that's what I'm getting right now. Okay? But that's just for some viewers. Then you've got to nurture yourself. Spirit is saying to nurture. Take time to take time to nurture yourself. If that means to eat healthy, think healthy, be healthy, feel beautiful, cleanse yourself, cleanse your aura, whatever you can do, nurture yourself. When you nurture, again, like I say, when you feel beautiful and you act beautiful, people see you as beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. And then changing your focus. So yeah, because I'm getting this, I feel like it's more of the self-deceptive than it is somebody not finding you not being attractive. I feel like you don't find yourself attractive, and so you need to change your focus. Spirit wants you to stay focused on beauty, on yourself. They want you to focus on being healthy and having a healthy appetite, having healthy thoughts. So you need to really work on that, and working on soul purpose in life as well will get you focused. Because when you have a goal, then you tend to achieve and be successful. And successful is very beautiful in a lot of people's eyes. But solar plexus is a chakra that you might want to look up and work on about getting open for you at this time. Now the cards I have here, I'm starting to use them in my readings here because I'm being drawn to do that. And these are actually messages from your partner. And your partner, and this is just an energy, so you can reword it a little bit. But the point is, they're saying, please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. So something has happened. And again, it could be something that you put out there. Or again, for some of you, it could also be that they are they're moving on with somebody else at this time, okay? And you're also being told, I thought a lot about you lately. So they still think about you. And then lying was just easier for me than telling you the truth. So I'm assuming you two are either in a disagreement or going to be separated or are separated. But yeah, I don't like readings like that sometimes. I really don't. But I'm going to tell you what I see, in all honesty. I'm going to pull some moving forward. What kind of guidance can you give the viewer, bless the spirit, who picked pile number 2? What kind of moving forward guidance can you give them, bless the spirit? For pile number 2, for the viewer, bless the spirit. Gates of Triumph. Okay. Success expands your life. So I told you about your solar plexus chakra. That needs to be opened up. That's all about being successful. And I told you successful looks beautiful. So if you want to be successful in a relationship, you need to first get out of the negativity about yourself, not being attractive enough, not being beautiful. And don't put that out there for them. Don't even put that out there. Don't even say things like, oh, I don't look good in these pants, or does my hair could look okay, or my makeup doesn't look great, or my butt's too big, or whatever you can say, whatever. And I'm just saying that, okay? Because those are some things that I've done when I was younger. But you can try. You're being told success expands in your life. You have the opportunity to move forward and be successful with yourself and your thoughts. You need to open up your thoughts. You need not to be so negative about yourself. And you've also got the card of finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. You need to find time to spiritually awaken yourself, open up and meditate, and find the ways to find that beauty within you. Okay? You need to find that beauty within you. You do. And you need to not put out there that the feelings you're feeling about yourself, negative feelings. Okay, blessed spirit, can you give us some divine direction for the viewer who picked pile number 2? And these are not all going to resonate with everybody, but if you're reading this and you're coming across this Again, this feels like there might be, I'm not saying you're separated. I feel like that you might be pushing somebody away because of what your negative thinking that you're thinking about yourself. And then there's a handful of you people that may have actual issues with a partner that's not actually attracted to you or not feeling attracted to you at this moment for whatever reason. Skills. It's time to, okay, you got success here. You got your solar plexus. That's about being successful, about getting goals. So you're being told to focus more, because it says change your focus right here. You're being told to change your focus on being successful, because being successful, and you become very happy. And when you become very happy, you become very beautiful because you're smiling and you have that great happy energy around you, and people want to be around you for that. So you're just being saying that, you know, it's time to learn some new skills, study a course, or start a new hobby to get you focused on all these negative thoughts. And then you have, meditate. Reconnect with your inner spirit. Walk, practice yoga, meditation, or listen to music. But again, you're saying open to your spiritual side right here is what you was told, okay? You was told to open your spiritual side up, finding sanctuary, and you're told to meditate. You do it twice. Staying focused, and open your, and success as well. And then you got the protection. You're not alone. You're being looked after. And right here, it tells me their friends are with you as well, helping you. And they probably always try to give you and lift your spirits up. They probably try to do that. And you probably already know that. But please know that they're there and they're telling you the truth. You're being looked after by your spirit guides and angels. Alrighty? So I'm not sure. You need to get this negativity out of your head, out of your thoughts. Okay, viewer who picked number 2. If you want a deeper reading on this, please do contact me down below. And if this resonated with you, please leave a comment down below as well. I'd love to hear from you. And also, I would love to, for you to, if you'd like to receive next week's reading, just don't forget to go, click down below on the subscribe button, and then click that bell so you'll get the readings weekly. Alrighty. All right. Now let's go on to viewer number 3. All right, for viewer number 3, you chose this card, and I think this card is actually kind of fascinating. I love it because there is a snake wrapped around these lovers. To me, that is spiritual. As soon as I see this picture, I feel like this is like a spiritual connection, divinely guided. But we'll read it and we'll see, because I do not have these cards memorized at all. And then you have, let me lay this up here. Give me 1 second. And then you got messages from your partner. And then I got you some advice from Spirit. And then you have the romancer. And I'll give you some more advice over here, okay? As Spirit asked me to pull. All right, viewer, who chose pile number 3? You chose this card here. And it says power. You instinctively know what is right for you. And you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So there is somebody who is in a position, I'm feeling right now, that may be having some doubts, okay? Or you're feeling stuck, or maybe you feel like you don't, but you do. You do have that. You're very intuitive. That's where that snake is. You're very spiritual. You're very intuitive. You know if it's right for you or if it's not to stay in this relationship that you're thinking about as you read this pile. And then the other card here says, look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. So some of you some of you may be very imaginative and you're thinking things that are happening when they're not really happening. And it's saying here that, examine what is causing you to feel this way. So you know whether you want to stay or walk away. And there's reasons for your feeling this way. There is reasons because you have some type of instinction. You have some type of intuitive ability. And yeah, okay. And that makes sense. With the snake being spiritual, it's about spiritual awakening, about spiritual advancement, about spiritual wisdom. It says here, religious factors. So I'm going to say that some type of spiritual path that you or your partner is in may not be the same. And it may be causing some type of conflict. Or you're in a different level than your partner is. And your partner may be ascending higher, or you may be ascending higher than them. The point is that there is something about your guys' spiritual or religious upbringing that is influencing your relationship right now. And again, I think that I'm feeling like you, viewer, or your partner is advancing, okay? And probably farther than the other one. And that's okay. Okay, because if this is a spiritual connection, it could be a soulmate or twin flame. Your partner will come along eventually. They will. Okay, and it's saying you deserve love. That you are very lovable, and you maybe feel like you're not loved or lovable at this time for some reason. And I'm not sure why you have that feeling in your head, but yeah, you're feeling like that you don't deserve it, but you do. Spirit is telling you deserve love, and if somebody's told you that, tell it. Ignore that crap. Yes, you are being told that you do deserve love, and the love is going to come to you, and it may already be there, and it may be due because spiritual aspects of your relationship that could be either different or a different path or at different levels, okay, of this relationship for sure. And funny I say spiritual because your card that I got from guidance from Spirit is about the crown chakra. That's about being intuition. That's about connecting with Spirit. And some of you may have your crown chakra opened. Your partner may be a crown chakra may be open. You might have your crown chakra open even more. The point is somebody's got a crown chakra open and it's opening more, and it's probably more than the other person. So there might be some type of difference between the two of you. It doesn't mean anything bad. I don't see a separation here. I do see maybe some type of doubts between the both of you about your relationship. Maybe because of due to the fact that somebody is more spiritual than the other or more religious than the other. But the point is somebody's path's different or at different levels, and that's what I'm feeling right now. And then you got told to simply love. You need to simply find that love within yourself, and they need to find that love within themselves to love each other. And if this is a spiritual, divinely guided relationship, as in a true flame or a soulmate, then you're going to have to work on finding that unconditional love. And unconditional love, as I have told many people, it is a hard love to do. It's like you are loving somebody without expecting them to return anything back to you. You unconditionally love them. And that's hard. So when you say, I unconditionally love you, then you better be being sure that you can love them without expecting anything back, even a return of love. So that's what that means. But right now I'm just telling you, you just need to simply love and mature and grow. And I see this book here with a light shine out of it. That's the first time I ever noticed that book. That is telling me that somebody here is spiritually growing. There is somebody who is up higher, and there is somebody that is at the lower path of the spiritual path. And I feel like the person that's above you or you're above them, this could be causing some type of doubt. You guys are fine. You're not going to be on the same level, especially if you're twin flames, especially. Excuse me. But please know that Spirit is guiding you, and definitely is guiding you through education. And I feel like you're helping this person or they're helping you. I also feel like this person could be younger than you as well, or you could be younger than them. But in a relationship, if you're a twin flame, there's going to be an age gap possibility, okay, for sure. But I feel like there is doubt, and you don't need to be feeling doubt. You know if you need to go or not, but you know it's important to stay on your spiritual path, though. Your spiritual divine path is important, and that will lead you to the right person always, okay. Only because I'm a twin flame myself, and I'm going through my own journey. Okay, these are messages from your partner, in the energy that's in their minds. So, excuse me. My mind and heart always comes back to you. So even though there might be a moment where they may have time to themselves, they always, again, they're telling you they're always coming back to you. The thoughts always come back to you. So you guys, I do believe, are spiritually connected. I do. And you may be going through some ups and downs. And I'm telling you, true flames, if this is what it is a roller coaster. If you don't know what true flames are, please look that stuff up. Introduce yourself to it. And then see if you want to take that journey or not. Something is still missing for me. I'm trying to figure out what that is. Okay, so when I get that card, I know for 100% fact that this is definitely a spiritual journey for the both of you. And one person is still healing, one person is still growing, and for the connection to work, you guys have got to come together, and you're going to have to find that love. You're going to have to. And your words linger in my mind. So they've heard you. They hear you speaking. You've said some things to them, and they heard you, and they're lingering. They're working on it. But you got to have faith and trust that it's going to happen, okay? All right, Blessed Spirit, can you give the viewer who chose pile number 3 any type of guidance forward, a journey forward, and what can they do to move forward in this situation? And this one has to keep popping out. I'm going to put that one there. Surrendering to the journey. Oh, this is a twin flame journey. Okay. And I'm going to tell you right now, this says the surrender to the journey. So you got to surrender to divine. You need to release the control. You cannot control what your partner feels and thinks. You got to let them do this themselves. They got to do the work themselves. And yes, it does take time. And be grateful and thankful that this person is in your life, that the Spirit has given you this person. If this person does not feel right to you, again, you have the power, as your card here said, to say no and to walk away at any time, okay? So even if it is a twin flame, you're still going to be connected with them. You cannot break that connection, but you don't have to be with them, okay? You don't have to be with them. You just live that life. Yeah. Twin flame journey, that's an awesome thing. Sometimes. Especially when you both can get in that one position. But anyway, so anything else with the Spirit? So be grateful. Through gratitude, joy expands. And when you're grateful, you'll be mirroring those energies, and your true flame or your relationship or your partner will feel that. Your soulmate will feel that, okay? Okay, and then you got embracing enthusiasm. Spirit wants you to be happy. They want you to shout to heavens with happiness. And you, more or less, I'm being told that you need to increase your vibration. Don't be in the sad, woe is me, I'm a victim, I've been released, I'm abandoned, whatever. Don't get in that kind of feeling, especially if you're in spiritual growth. You need to raise your vibration, because when you put that energy out there, trust me, your partner's feeling it too. And they'll get that. And then you guys will be at a standstill. You'll be stagnant. You won't be able to move forward. You won't be able to. So you need to surrender. You need to release control of this relationship. Just release it. Let it go. And it'll come back to you if it's meant to be. And you've heard that before, I'm sure. But I think that I don't think you're separated. I just feel like you guys are on different paths. But if you are separated, if this is a twin flame, because they can be separated, absolutely, please know that there's healing going on for sure. And I big time. Blessed Spirit, can you give them any type of divine direction or guidance, Blessed Spirit, for viewer who picked number 3, for the viewer or the collective who picked number 3, Blessed Spirit. Anything, Blessed Spirit? You need to trust in your intuition, in what you are feeling, sensing, seeing, and or experiencing, okay? There's another card fell down here. Give me 1 second. Oh my goodness. And going with the flow, like I told you. Yeah, you need to go with the flow. Just go with it. You need the flexibility in your life. Allow yourself time. Allow yourself to go with the flow. Letting things go. Be happy. Increase your, just what you need to do is go live your life. And they will be there if it's meant to be. Okay? But I don't see anything like separation here. But again, if this is twin flame, then absolutely can be separation for sure. Because they do that. And then create your own affirmations. Think of words or phrases that inspire you and write them down. So they want you to embrace enthusiasm. They want you to lift your vibration up. Even if you are not with the person you're wanting to be with spiritually, you need to raise your vibration up so you won't stay stagnant and stay at this level at all times. It is a horrible place to be. Absolutely horrible. All right, so for viewer number 3, I thank you so much. And if you have any comments you'd like to leave down below about this reading, please do. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below as well, so that you can continue getting your readings every week. And again, my name is Lady Luna, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.